In today's video, we're going to talk about the race that just happened for the Thai Grand Prix. Now, before we get into it, here's how it finished. Marco Bezzecchi won it from Pedro Acosta, Raul Fernandez, Jorge Martin, Ayo Gora, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Brad Binder, Franco Morbidelli, Pecco Bagnaia, Luca Marini, Johan Zarco, Enea Bastianini, Diogo Moreira, Fabio Quartararo, Alex Rins, Maverick Vinales, Toprak, Jack Miller, Michele Pirro, Joan Mir retired to the pits with a technical problem. Alex Marquez crashed, and Marc Marquez had an issue when he ran over a curb and he got a puncture in his rear tire from the curb. So when the race got underway, Bezzecchi nailed the start this time, didn't give Marquez a chance to get up the inside of him, and he literally took off like a scalded cat and was never seen again. Pedro Acosta had a slow start, but came through the field then again. Some really, really good overtaking, to be fair. You can see definitely the improvement in the front end this year of that KTM. Raul Fernandez, really strong race, was running in second up to a couple of laps from the end, but you could just see that the tyre drop off was too much for him. Jorge Martin, he was kind of yo-yoing in the race a small, but he was dropping back and coming forward and dropping back and coming forward. But again, really, really solid race for him. It's really hard to think that he only got back on the Aprilia 8 days ago and he finished fourth in the main race, which is not a bad weekend. Ayogura had some really good race, to be fair. Was a long, long way back. He was down in 8th, 9th position and came through the field to finish fifth. 4 Aprilias in the top 5, which is not a bad day for Aprilia. Fabio Di Gianantonio didn't look like he had the pace at all. Definitely everyone except Mark on the Ducati is suffering from the heat treated tire. So it will be interesting to see in a couple of weeks' time again how the pecking order is. Brad Binder, not a bad weekend for him overall. Save for Franco Morbidelli, he did duff up Pecco in the last corner of the last lap to take 8th, but again, Pecco just, you qualify outside the top 10. This is what happens, you know what I mean? You really need to be on the front 2 rows. His pace was okay, wasn't majorly good, but it was okay. But he just didn't go forward. Luca Marini, solid weekend for him. Also quite a solid weekend, 10 11, not bad for the Hondas considering. Enea Bastianini, much better race today than his sprint race. Diogo Moreira, big shout out to him, 13th. Fabio Quartararo and Alex Rins, 14th and 15th. Maverick Vinales down in 18th place. Toprak, not a bad session as well. A lot of work going on in Toprak's seat to try and get him sitting lower in the bike. Jack Miller faded towards the end. Michele Pirro then was quite solid. Overall, we were waiting for the touch paper to be lit or the grenade pin to be pulled in the last few laps with Marquez and them, but it just didn't happen, obviously. So it kind of plateaued out towards the end. I thought, if I'm honest, I thought they were saving a bit of tire throughout the race, but towards the end of the race, they were like 4 or 5 seconds a lap slower than what they actually were. So at the start of the race, so it just shows you how much the tire did deplete. All in all, though, look, it's a good race. Good to have MotoGP back again. I pretty much enjoyed it, but I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of the race? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.